Hi, it's Jeanette. Today I wanted to share with you a recipe for a green bean and mushroom casserole with candied bacon and almonds on top. The first thing I did was pull out a couple of strips of bacon. You can use 4 to 6 slices of bacon depending on how many people you're feeding with your casserole. Next, I spread some dark brown sugar on top of the bacon. This is going to go into an oven about 400 degrees. It's going to go in for about 15 minutes. I had a lot of beans growing in my garden, so this recipe is a great recipe to use up a mid or late summer bounty of green beans. When we talk about green beans, it's actually referring to the idea that the beans are underripe. They're green as in underripe. The green beans I use today are actually a variety called dragon's tongue beans, and they're more of a pretty yellow bean with purple striations. So I slice my green beans into bite-sized pieces. I find it easier for my kids to eat the green beans that way rather than trying to figure out how to get this long skinny thing to stay on their fork. Toss the beans into some boiling water and cook for just 3 to 4 minutes to blanch them and get them a little bit tender, but still pretty crisp. When you take them out of that boiling water, put them in a cold water bath to quickly cool them down and stop the cooking. Next, I took a medium-sized yellow onion and sliced it into just small, thin slices. Take a stick of butter and I cut it in half and put one into a pan for cooking my mushrooms and one into a saucepan for making the roux. I spread some sliced almonds out on a sheet pan and put them in the oven to just toast for a couple of minutes. Next, I added a 1/4 cup all-purpose flour to the butter in the saucepan and stirred together until it was combined. Then I began to pour in the milk, 3 cups of milk. And to make the sauce really smooth and not have any lumps, it's best to slowly add the milk. And if you add it all at once, then you're going to end up with really clumpy sauce. I put a pound of sliced baby Bella mushrooms to cook with the other pan of butter and onions, stirring them occasionally. Next, I added 1 teaspoon salt and a few grains of pepper to the cream sauce. Season the mushrooms with salt and a few grains of pepper. When the mushrooms were softened, I mixed the sauce and the mushrooms and the green beans all together and put them in the oven for 20 minutes. Once it was bubbly and heated through all the way, I sprinkled with the toasted almonds and candied bacon. The mushrooms in this casserole bring a lot of that savory umami flavor, and so it makes this dish filling and satisfying, and I just fed it to my family as the main dish, using up all those garden fresh beans, and the candied bacon is a totally delicious surprise.